Okay, here goes. So I was saying that I haven't posted the paper one review on the markings yet because previously my laptop just shut off and it crashed, and most all of the previous annotation are gone. So I get a bit demotivated to find back and take screenshot of the previous video, etc. Okay, so anyway, today we will do paper two. Do know that this is a new computer. It's the first time using MacBook. So yeah, please bear with me. So the time now is 1:27. We will stop at 4:27. And today the paper that we are going to go through is NJC 223, paper 2. Okay, so let's start. So let's start. Okay, I don't know how else I can expand the white space. So if you guys know how to do it, please comment. Hopefully there's someone to full comment. Okay, else yeah, let's start. So this thing is oh my god. This thing is no okay, okay. So you need why is it like this every time? Every time. Okay, so the line has an equation. So this thing is a union vector. And after that is and not parallel to A. Okay, so because this and this they are not parallel. Okay, that's why. If it's parallel, then it will just be this will be another KT. Then everything will just be TD. Okay, so interpret the geographical meaning of this equation, right? They are points on the line. Or you can say they are aligned. Okay, they are aligned with position vector A and direction vector D. Okay, that's all. My AD for perpendicular. So A is here, then L is here. Okay, so to know that the previous part A, that equation is not line L. Line L is this. Okay, so line L pass through 0, 0, 0. So the direction vector of L is D, whereas this is A. Okay, so the property perpendicular from O to L is here. Okay. Yeah. So let the four perpendicular be ON. Okay, so because the four perpendicular lies on the line L, so ON equals to SD is this one. So A F equals to OF minus A. So AF dot SD, no, AF dot B equal to 0. So SD dot D dot D, because it's a unit vector, so D dot D is 1. And after that, minus A dot D. Okay, so S is equals to A dot D. So F is equals to A dot D. So OA dot D, right? Okay, gonna give you the now projection. Okay, so now projection times D because D is a unit vector. Okay, then you should represent the now projection, yeah, of OA onto D. Then after that, because D is a unit vector, so you times it, then it should give you OF. So actually the previous set are pretty redundant now. Okay, let's move on. A variable point P with a position vector lies on the plane containing A and L. Describe the locus. Okay, so this is 9L, this is A. And this is origin. Okay, so we know that A cross D, right, is this thing, okay, because in this case D is a unit vector, so it's the perpendicular distance from A to L. Okay, so P dot D is the same as A dot D, so P dot D, so we expect them to have the same distance. So we expect them to have the same distance. So P can be here also. P can be here, P can be here. So this distance is the same as O cross D. Because it lies in the plane containing L and A. So maybe it's here. Is there any other way to interpret this? or we can interpret like this. Because P cross D, their distance is the same. This one gonna skip. Hmm. So this one shows open base pyramid cut from. Okay, this one shouldn't be too difficult. That's good. Okay, so maximum volume, so you need to definitely gonna dV something up. Okay, so in terms of the what we know here is that D is fixed. X is variable, height also will be variable. Because it depends on how you cut the paper, but then the cardboard is definitely the cardboard is fixed, but how you cut is variable. Okay, so volume of pyramid equals to 1/3 base area times height. Okay, you don't need to show. So now it's about relating X and H. The diagonal length, right, is half D. Okay, then here is half X. Okay, so B equals to half D square equals to half x squared plus h squared. So should we do a x squared or h? Okay, I will make x squared the subject. So 1/4 d squared minus h squared equals to 1/4 x squared. So x squared equals to d squared minus 4h squared. So this is 1/3 d squared minus 4h squared h equals to 1/3 d squared h minus 4/3 h cubed. So dv dh equals to 1/3 d squared minus 4h squared. Okay, so for maximum volume dv dh equals to 0. So 4h squared equals to 1/3 d squared. So h squared equals to 1/12 d squared. So h equals to square root 1/12 d. Or negative, so reject. Yeah, you do need to write the negative and reject, etc. Okay, so with that, your volume will be equals to substitute all this thing into h, right? So v equals to 1/3. Square root 13 is square root 12. Sorry, square root 12 is 2 square root 3. So this is 1/2. Then after that, 1/2, 1/6, 1/6. So is that. So that is 1/3, 1/6, root 3 cubed. So equals to root 3/3. Between 954 cubed. I'm very scared of that mistake. So because these things don't look nice. So this one is 2/3, right? It's the 1, 2. Yeah, this should be 2/3. So cancel 1/9 here, 27. Yeah, I think it's like that. Okay, gonna move on. Okay, let me clear this. Okay, so that's the downside of this thing. It's very difficult to use this annotation tool. Okay, just yeah, like it's not very user friendly. Yeah, keep on dragging. I cannot write smoothly. After that, so the red color marking is using the zoom annotation tool. So I always need to clear after writing a while. So it's very difficult to me to review the answer, etc. So very likely I may not be doing any reviews. So yeah, you guys just watch the question, refer to the answer sheet accordingly. Okay. Maybe I can screenshot. Okay, lucky you guys. Um, okay, using integration by parts on this. Okay, I don't think that is difficult. I think it's pretty straightforward. Just by observing this thing, you will know that bring over. So it goes to ln, okay, ln x. I'm not asking you guys to do that now. Okay, I'm just doing this so that we can identify what is the u and the v. So okay, so how to do this? Integrate. Okay, so it seems like we're gonna integrate this, then differentiate this thing. Okay, so let's do it. How I know? Okay, because over here, right, it's made out of the something that you integrate and then copy something. Okay, so it looks like the ln x bracket 2, right, is being copied. Okay, so there is something that you're gonna differentiate later. Whereas this thing, right? Okay, you see now the power is x minus one, so it seems like oh there's an increase in power. So that means you are trying to integrate this thing. Okay, notice I don't talk in UV kind of thing because um I see this thing in a different manner. If you guys want information, go and check out the my recorded videos. Okay, so anyways, yeah, let's do UV method. Okay, so this is the working, just now it's just the planning, etc. So the working starts here. Okay, just now why am I hesitant to just write this straight away, right? Because you never know. Sometimes the X is one here, etc. Okay. Is we can form the product in a lot of different manner. This thing I'm gonna copy, this one I'm gonna integrate. So 1 over x to the power minus 2. Okay. So plus 1. Okay, so minus 2 plus 1 will become minus 1. Okay, after that times a negative. Okay, so there's integration. Don't believe, go and differentiate this, you will get this. Okay, so after that, minus integrate, copy this thing. After that, differentiate this. Okay, then after that, you just bring them all around. Yeah, and you'll get the answer. Okay, so I would, you may want to write a plus C here or not. You can leave it to later. Then you just write plus C is also fine. Okay, so okay, this one bring over, this one bring over. Okay, so realize that writing this without plus C is correct because the plus C might still hide it inside the integration. But when it's here, we need to write plus C, right? Because here integrate, then here should have a constant. Okay, so with that, we are done with 3A. Let's move on to 3B. Bounded. Okay, so you see part A and part B, right? Means they are not related instead of part 1 and part 2. Um, yeah, I think they are not related. Okay. Only generated by this. Okay, so I always advise my students to plot the graph first so you really understand what are the uh, area that they are talking about. Okay. bounded by two curves. Okay, so I think from my graph, right, what I see is that there's one curve that is like this, and then there's the other curve that is, I don't know, like this. Yeah. So the one that is higher, right, is the square root 2 ln x over x. Okay, which makes sense because the smallest value of x, right, can only be 1. Okay, so that means that like that, because you cannot, when x is equal to 1, ln x equals to 0, then you cannot make x to be less than 1, then you're gonna square root a negative. Okay, so then the below one is ln x over x. Okay, so anyway, the bounded by the two graph. Okay, so here is 1. Then after that, need to find the other intersection. Find the other intersection. Yeah, because they need exact volume. Okay. Okay, equals this thing. Okay, then after that I bring over. Why I remove the denominator? Because for something to be 0, only the numerator need to be 0. Denominator can be anything, but numerator must be 0. Okay, so here 2 ln x equals to ln x square the whole thing. Okay, so ln x, my bracket ln x minus 2 equals to 0. So ln x equals 0, or ln x equals to 2. So x equals to e to the power 0, which is 1, or x equals to e to the power of 2. Okay, so based on calculator, this graph is above. So integrate square root 2 ln x over x minus ln x over x from 1 to e to the power 2 dx. And that will give you, maybe we need to use a previous example. I don't know. Oh, sorry. Rotated x-axis through 2 pi radian. So 360 degree about this one. So this thing need to square. Then this one is pi. Sorry, not like this. Okay, pi y square. After that, minus another pi y square. Okay, which is equal to this thing. Okay, done. So B is done. Yeah, can use your GC and find the check your answer. Okay. So just now I put in the calculator already, in the graph. Okay, but now I'm gonna use just purely the integration function. Okay, so it's from 1 to second e to the power of 2. Why am I not using the graph to find it, right? Because my y haven't squared it. So now I will try to put y1 here and square, then minus y2 square and times 5. Oh my god, the answer don't tally. Hmm. Okay, I forgot to times 5. Okay, so like that done. Okay, sketch why explain why f2 does not exist. Okay, so this is a composite function, right? For composite function to not exist, the range cannot be inside the domain. We also need to study the range of this thing. Okay, so b is a positive number. Okay, x equals to b. Okay, so this graph will just do, A is a negative, okay? So it will just look like this. Okay, with the asymptote being the x-axis. Okay, then after that, you guys understand my drawing? Like that, then after that, like that. Okay, not the best. I don't think I will do well on this paper. I'm not feeling it today. Like, I'm not flowing. Ay. Oh yeah, I just gonna leave it like this. Okay, you guys understand. I hope you guys understand. Okay, so when on y-axis x equal to 0, this is a over b. Okay, whatever. So the range of f, right, is equals to from minus infinity to infinity excluding 0. Excluding 0. Okay, but then the domain, right? Okay, cannot take b, but your here have a b inside here. Okay, so it's not a subset. Domain of G, right, is negative infinity to infinity excluding b. Okay, so because here got b, then you can put inside that empty space that don't have b. So range of f not equals to domain of G. F2 does not exist. The function is defined as the G2 exists and show that G2 exists. Okay, so the graph will look the same, except that the domain, the range of G will be equals to, I think it's the same thing, minus infinity to infinity, excluding 0. Why is it the same thing? Because if you look at these two equations, right? This one and this one, right? Okay. A is a negative number, then minus b squared is also negative. So it's just like the same graph restructured or compressing only. So the range of both of the functions should be the same. Okay. Then after that, yeah, domain of G, right? Okay, cannot take B. I'll take B here, you got B. We have a B range of Oh, okay. So over here, right, x is not equal to 0. Okay, so x not equal to 0, right? This thing don't have. Okay, so that means, right, you start 0 inside, right? Okay, by right you should get b, but then because it does x cannot be 0, right? So it doesn't, it don't have b as well. Okay, because we exclude x equals to 0, so y equals to b also not inside. Okay, so so in this case, range of G, right, is a subset of domain of G. Okay, therefore, it exists. Therefore, GG exists. Okay, composite exists, and G has the same rule. So, G2x equals to, if I make this into x, right, then we can say that G and G. Wait, oh no, wow, it's 5 marks. Okay. Minus b square over something minus b. Then after that, b square over x minus b. So x equals to minus over x minus b, b square minus bx plus b square. Over b square equals to minus b square bracket x minus b over 2b square minus bx. So divide by bx minus b on both sides. Let me do that. Can I do something wrong? Oh. Okay, so now let's find G inverse, which looks weird to me. Okay, y equals to b square over x minus b negative. So negative y over b square equals to 1 over x minus b. So x equals to b square over y plus 3 equals to 3y minus b square over y. Something wrong. I'm so confused with my writing. Give me some time. Oh my God, I'm doing very badly. Let me write on the paper. This may short 3 hours. We do, I think I will just try to finish this paper. Like, regardless of the time. Okay, I don't know why, how, and why he's thinking about. Yeah, but I already solved it already. Okay, so this thing no more. Yeah, like that. Okay, so they are the same. Okay, so G inverse X will be equal to B bracket X minus B over X equals to G2. Okay, so same. So sure. After that, part 3, G2024. Okay, so equals to, okay, every 3 pair of them will form a neutralization. Okay, it's like G2, okay, then G, right, will be G inverse, then G, okay. So this thing will be just X, okay. Then after that, you redo this thing, right? G2, G, that will be just X again, okay, dot, dot, dot. So this one is 3, this one is 6, okay. Then 2024, Oh, 2024 is now a product of 3, so 022. Okay, so we do it for 2022 times like this. How do we present? Okay, I will like that. G2G, okay, dot, 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 then G2G, okay, then after that, G2. Or before that, I will, okay, like this, equals to G2, bracket to B. Okay, then after that, this one I write G2G, dot, 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 G2G, then after that, G2 to B. Okay, then after that, I write G inverse G, etc. Dot, 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 G inverse G. Then G2 to B. Okay, so just B, B bracket 2B minus B over 2B. So will be B squared over 2B, so is equals to B over 2. Done. Okay. We'll find a complex number. W3 of this. Okay, I think this is quite, I'm pretty confident with this. So let's do it. So W3 equals to bracket 2 plus Ki. Pardon if your thing is too small, because I trying to fit everything inside this, because I don't know how to reopen the pane and enlarge the white space, etc. Okay. So this one I'm gonna use the binomial expansion. So 2 to the power 3. After that plus 1, 3, 3, 1, Pascal triangle. Okay, plus 3, then plus 3, and then plus bracket Ki to the power 3. Okay, so this one will be 2 square. After that, Ki. Then after that, 2 to the power 1, then Ki squared. Even I hate my handwriting, I'm very prone to careless now. So yeah, like sometimes I don't know what I'm writing. So 8 plus 2 square times 3, right? Okay, 2 square times 3, 4, 4 times 3, 12. 12 A I and plus. You see, I don't know what I'm writing here. 2 y dot dot. Okay, 2 to the power 1. So 2 times 3 is 6. Then after that, Ki squared. So K squared minus 1. After that, plus K cubed and minus 1 and I. So equals to 8 plus 8 minus 6K squared plus 12K minus K cubed I. Okay, I don't know, plug in some K, right? And then see whether they my conversion is correct. Wait, correct. So this is correct. Do note that this is minus. Show that W is a root for this. So to show something is a root, you put in, then see whether it still satisfy the equation. Okay, so W cube, Z cube will be W cube will be this. Okay, minus, wow, Z square. So Z square is 4 minus K square and plus 4KI plus B plus 2 square. This thing looks like a binomial expansion. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I don't like how my handwriting here. Minus K cube plus 4K. Okay, then after that, I gonna group all the real together, all the imaginary together. So 8 minus 6K squared. So I gonna open this and find the real. Okay, so minus 4K plus K cube plus, sorry, minus 16. And after that, plus 4K squared plus which I simplified this just now. So I'm gonna simplify now. Okay, let's see. So here 8, here 8, here 16. Okay, so no more constant already. Okay, after that, let's look at the cube. This one is square. So plus cube minus cube, no more already. Okay, and now look at the k square. Okay, minus 6k square plus 4 become minus 2. Minus 2 plus 2k square, then no more already. And now look at the k. Again, minus 4k, then plus 8k, then minus 4k, so no more already, so 0. Okay, after that plus this one, highest power k cube. Yeah, I write wrongly. This one need to times k, right? Yeah, I need to times k. Okay, so minus k cube plus k cube, no more already. Minus 4k square plus 4k square, no more already. 12 minus 6k minus 4k plus 4k, 0. Okay, so plus 0, right? So equals 0. Okay, so we can find the two other roots. Okay, so k is real. Okay, so these are reals. Okay, so the other root is a negative of this thing. So 2 minus ki plus. I think there's a way to just factorize this. This one is k bracket k squared plus 4. Right? No. Yes. I think we can't do that. So one will solve already. How many roots are there? There's 3 roots. So the last one will be a constant. Okay, so here we go z minus 2 minus ki, again z minus 2 plus ki, then after that z minus c. Okay, so this one is equals to z square. Let's expand this. Let's say something and its conjugate roots. It will be equals to z square minus z bracket w plus w conjugate. So minus z w plus w conjugate is twice the real. Then after that, forgot what I want to say. Okay, and then last one is plus r squared. Okay, so plus r squared, 2 squared plus k squared.
and z minus c. So equals to z to the power 2 minus 4z plus k squared plus 2 squared plus, so plus 4 plus k. I'm doing this with a lot of confusion. It's really not myself. Like, because of the handwriting and stuff. Yeah, I'm just saying, okay, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to find excuse. Okay, so need to figure out what is C. So you need to compare with something. I just compare with the constant now. Okay, so 4 plus k squared minus d, okay, equals to k cubed plus 4k. So c equals to negative. So c equals to k lah. Okay, so the two roots is this one and then k. Find the exact value of k such that the prime representing the three roots of the equation. Vertexes of an equilateral triangle. Okay, so k is positive, real. I just put k here. So for it to be equilateral triangle, we need to look. By the way, this one is 2 and minus 2. So maybe need to look like this, or because 2 or like this. Okay, above and below. So if this one is 60, if this one is 60, then this one will be what? Forget it. Okay, 16 and 30. 30, then this one is 2. Let me think. Okay. I know I'm gonna do it the other way. Argument of 2 minus ki, then 2k. So okay, should form 30°. So 2 minus k should give you 30 degrees. So tangent 30 equals to opposite over adjacent. So it becomes square root over 3. One over square root 3, then you cross multiply 2 minus k equals to square root 3k. So k equals to 2 over square root 3 plus 1. Yeah. Okay. So I know, so because there's only one value of k, I just want to put inside this one inside the calculator and roughly see their position, whether they are the same or not. Okay, because we are trying to put position. Okay, so I will put it in terms of plot. Okay, I put my view as the least one. Okay, so this one I got. Okay, so it looks like equilateral triangle to me. Okay, so I will keep this as my answer. Okay, not super sure. Okay, after that I will try to do this thing again and make sure that the angle is 30 degrees for using two of the other angle. Okay, so two of the other points are okay. Now we are using like that join to here. Then I will try this one join to here. Yeah. But cannot, you have to be, yeah, and see what would the angle be. Okay, so that's all for now. Let's move on. The random variable x is normally distributed. We have 130, right? 120 plus 127. Then second one is 30. Then after that, so 1.5 hour is almost gone. Yeah. So still not maybe halfway, but we are not at 50 marks. Okay, so we're gonna hurry a bit. Okay. This one I gonna lie. Okay, I saw this question before. So this one how to do. Okay, because this one they want a value. Okay. So how do you express that value concept inside here, right? Okay, you can only do it by standardization. Okay. So P bracket x minus mu over 0.05 more than these value and such that x prime. Because sigma is a positive. So wait, so this one we cannot divide by sigma. We should divide by sigma over root n. Okay, so we divide by sigma over root n here. So this one will be times root n. Okay, so probability more than, so we are taking shaded area to the right. Okay, so because the shaded area to the right, okay, is less than 0.04. Okay, so let's say this is 0.04, right? Okay, we want anything that is inside. Okay, so this 0.00, it will be more than this value. Okay, but then this is a modulus, okay, so that means that we are looking at this two area. Okay, this probability okay, is these two area. Okay, so if you inverse norm center to be so anyway here is 0.2 then 0.2. Okay, so inverse norm center here is 0.96. Sorry, 0.60. Okay, so square root n is more than 16.8. 28324. So this thing squared n is more than 283. Okay. N is more than 283. I'm gonna make this into Z, then I put normal CDF, then I sub the 28.3. Okay. So if I do it without the mod, right, it should just be slightly less than 0.2. Yeah, it's just slightly less than 0.2. I didn't use 283, I used 284. Okay, because this is like this. Okay, so list of n equals to 284. Okay, after that, in another random example, we'll find the probability that from this observation. This observation. So we are not looking at sample now. So this observation, if they exceed this thing, okay, so 4 of them exceed. No, at least 4. Okay, so this thing exceed this. Okay, we already show in part 1 is equals to 0.48, I think 0.006. Okay, then after that, so it's a binomial. M comma 0.48006. So I'm looking for a binomial of y at least for y smaller than or equal to 4 to be at most so less than or equal to 0.95. Okay, so this is 1 minus probability that y is less than or equal to 3. So using GC, greater than. Okay, so n need to be less than or equals to 30 for it to be for this whole thing to be less than 0.95. So the greatest of n is 30. I'm sorry. Okay, next. The Ang family. Wait, just let me see how long is question 7 before I think of whether to erase this. Okay, so I'm gonna erase this. Okay. How to inform if I inform. So confusing. Okay, so it's isn't it everyone just choose 2? So 3 choose 2, then 5 choose 2, then 4 choose 2. It's 19. not next to each other. Okay, so do we still have to consider, or what if this 6 is who is who is who, but then they already say the 6 selected. Okay, so these are fixed already. The 6% is already fixed. Okay. Nonetheless, okay, out of these 6%, 2 will still be from Ang family, and then 2 will still be from Bao family, and 2 will still be from Chu family. So so there's a 4 minus 1 factorial times 4 choose 2 times 2 factorial. That's 72. Okay, now after that divide by the probability. So 6 of them, so it's 5 factorial in the circle. So 72 divided by 5 is 0.6. So makes sense because there's 4%. Okay, and then it's 4 other persons. So you guys not sitting together, I think is quite high, right? The more the person there is, the less chance you will sit together. The host decide to change the layout and correct, so that now some people, okay, find at least 2 members from each. Okay, so this is a 3 marks question now. Then actually, so okay, 7 attendees, right? So it's either 2, 2, 3, or 3, 2, 2, or whatever. Okay. So we will have 3 different scenarios where in the first case 3 is from Ang, then second case 3 is from Bao, third case 3 is from Chu. So 3 from Ang, so 3 choose 3 plus 5 choose 2, sorry, times. And then after that times 4 choose 2. Then plus, so it's just choose 2, choose 3, choose 2. Choose 2, choose 2, choose 3. Okay, so it's 3, 6. 7 attendees are entered in a row during a photo taking in a row. Find the probability that the same family members are seated together. Okay, so these 7 persons are chosen already. Okay. Wait, this one, is there a conditional probability? I don't think so, but okay, because like if it's a conditional probability, then we need to find the likelihood of 6% being chosen versus 1%. Right, the below is or the denominator is 6% being chosen. Yeah, so they need to consider other cases, right? 7%, 8%, etc. So I don't think that's the case. Okay, so over here, these 7% are fixed already. Then it else like going to lose the mark because I feel that that 1 mark is very difficult to get. Okay, so anyway, here is same family sit together. Okay, so note that all these are different because different family. Okay, so within each family, 3 factorial, 2 factorial, 2 factorial. Okay, then after that, 3 of them get the 3 family can swap position. So times 3 factorial. Okay, so that's 144. So 144 over 7 factorial. Equals to 1 over 35. Okay, next. Okay, I'm pretty fast with stats. State of value of this one, so it's 0.1. Then after that, A intercept B. So because A and B are independent, so will be 0.1 times 0.2. 1 over 0.2. Sorry, I don't balik. Okay, this one should be the intersection, then this one should just be this. So here's 0.2. Sorry, below is probability of B. Okay, so 0.1. After that, A, so mutually exclusive. So A intercept B is 0. Then after that, probability of C is C. Okay, so it's 0. So 0.1 and 0. Given that A union B is this one plus this one minus this one equals to A union C 1 minus probability of A union C. Okay, so A complement intercept C complement okay, the only intersection, right? Only intersection, right, is outside of this, outside of this thing. Okay, so it's 1 minus this thing. So that is equals to so because the intersection of A and C are 0 because they are mutually exclusive. So it's 0.28 equals to 1 minus probability of A plus probability of C. 0.62. Find the maximum and minimum. Okay, I hate this kind of question. Okay, so this is equivalent to 1 minus probability of A union B union C. Okay, so need to find the maximum value of A union B union C and then the minimum value of A union B union C. Okay, so let's look at the diagram. Okay, so this one AB. Okay, so AB intersection, then after that, sorry, I should draw here. Okay, C and A are mutually exclusive. Okay, so A, B, C. Then this one is 0.02. This one is 0.08. This one is 0.18, including the C. Okay, so including this thing, including the B intersect C. Then after that, C is C. Yeah, so do note that 0.18 is got include C. Then C is 0.18 is got include the B intersect C. Then C is got include the intersect C as well. Okay, the rest are pretty much fixed. Okay, so that gives you an idea of, then we can play with that to have the maximum possible value and the minimum possible value of that thing. Okay, so if we have the maximum value of this, that will correspond to the minimum value of this. Okay, so the maximum value of this, right, is when C is not fully enclosed by B. Okay, they are separate identity lah. Okay, they are separate. So it's when C is being fully pulled out. Okay, then you can calculate this area plus C by itself instead of that C need to have a bit of overlapping with the 0.18. Okay, so here, so that will, when C is being pulled out, this thing is maximum, so minimum. Okay, minimum of this thing is when C is being pulled out. Okay, so this thing you add up together will be 0.1 plus 0.18, so it's 0.28. Okay, then 0.28, then after that, C is being pulled out. So plus C, what is the value of C? 0.62. Okay, then after that, 1 minus. So minimum is 0.1. Okay. Okay, so just now I say when C is being fully enclosed up, but then C is 0.62, whereas over here, right, this portion of B, right, is 0.81. So the max you can push in the C, right, is only 0.81. Okay, that means that the remaining of the C here, right, is left with 0.62 minus 0.118, sorry. So it's 0.44. Okay, so yeah, okay. So the maximum value okay, is 1 minus, okay, 0.1. Okay, note that the whole 0.18, right, is contained inside the C, the B intersect C. Okay, that's why I will just add the 0.62, and that will give us 0.28. Okay, so that will be the max value. Okay, so that's all for this. Okay, sketch the scatter diagram, comment if this thing is a good model. Okay, so very quickly, put inside the list. So I try to create different lists compared to just now the first two example. Not first two example, the complex number, because later I may need to go and check the complex number provided if there is time. Okay, so I deactivate my plot one, then I go to plot two. Plot two is not with the list 3 and list 4. Okay. Okay, so it shows like this, like exponential curve. Okay, so and comment if MX. So it's not a good model. Okay. So you just draw the diagram and say that it's not a good model. Okay, so the diagram I draw here like that, like that, like that, like that. Consistent spacing. Okay, that's about it. Like that. Okay, then after that, not good. By finding the of each of them, which of the following will be appropriate? How come no 3 marks? Okay, so just do it. Okay, so just
Okay, I forgot product moment correlation is R squared or R. So let me get the formula sheet. Which is where I got this as minus 0.8378. Okay, because here got negative x, that's why negative x is downwards. And this one is 0.9937. Okay, because we express this one is e to the power of something x. So e to the power of something x, then they force it to become like that. Okay, e to the power a plus bx. Okay, for the appropriate model, calculate the values of a and b. So using GC, the value of a and b will be minus 12.465. And then b will be 0.919783. Then an estimate of probability of, what's this? I never even read the question. This one is woman age and probability. Okay, so when x equals to 19, okay, so done. Comment on the reliability extrapolate. Okay, not very reliable. Yeah, not fully reliable. Okay, extrapolate fully reliable, then out of range. Okay, done. Next question. Wow, we are pretty fast. Every time I say that, then there will be some issue. But we will see, we will see. How many questions on? That's all. Okay, we are pretty fast.
Okay, a sample to be random, what does it mean? Every sausage sample have the equal probability of being selected. Or rather, not say sample, yeah, every that. Okay, so likewise for this one. Okay, so instead of just like measuring the sausage length, right? Okay, now they minus 10. Okay, so then that means that this set of data is collected from a different kind of scenario. Okay, and this scenario is the extra then of sausage. Okay, so for example, you operate this factory, then got another set of data, you want to measure your wastage, etc., or overproduction. Yeah, so that would be all these data will be your overproduction numbers. Population, so okay, so this one will be the mean will be minus 2.5 divided by 60. After that, plus 10. I need to charge. Okay, so this is 239 over 24. Okay, so this is minus 2.5 over 60 expectations squared. expectation squared. Then after that, expectation of x squared. And then unbiased estimate. Okay, sorry. Yeah, then after that I times the n minus 1 over n. Okay, but you guys will do it the other way around, so I follow you guys. Okay, so 1 over 59. Like that, 4.3 minus 1.5 squared over 6. So if just now you guys use my method, you need to times n over n minus 1 now. Okay, so both scenario I get 0.0711 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. A equals 0.711 times. Production manager claims that the sausage roll produced by the machine are shorter than on average. Okay, so H naught mu equals to 10. H1 mu is less than 10. Assume H naught is true. Because over here they never say that this thing is a normal distribution. Huh? Okay, so you need to buy CLT. Since sample is large. Sorry, I know it's really small, but then try to write while listen to what I am saying. Okay, since sample is large, then by CLT, by sample is large, X bar follows normal bracket 10, comma 0.71116 over 6. Okay. Then what else do we do? P-value channel. Okay, p-value equals to Okay, so my p-value is 0.18. Okay, so do not reject. So claim not valid. Which make a bit of sense. You see, it's just a bit smaller than 10. Yeah, 9.95. Yeah, so do not reject. But it's also situational depending on your standard rate, deviation, etc. So do not reject. Yeah. I think it's not valid. Okay, do not reject then insufficient evidence to say that H1 is wrong, so that the manager claim is not valid. I very scared I calculate the p-value wrongly, so I will use the normal CDF to calculate the distribution to make sure it's correct. The answer don't tally. Okay, sorry, 0.113. Okay, I put the standard deviation wrongly. So this thing is 0.7. Yeah, okay. So after comments from customer wish to test the mean, it's in fact 10. It's in fact 10. And now that it is now the population variance is this thing. Given that no reason to reject, so do not reject. So that means that no reject. Okay, it's in fact 10. Okay, so I feel that this is a two-tube test. So that means that the p-value, okay, is do not reject. There's no reason to reject. Okay, so p-value is still more than significance level. Okay, then because it's a two-tube test, so yeah, these are reject. Okay, So do not reject your situation. Your data should lies inside here. Your test statistics. So over here, that means this thing will be 0.05. Yeah, 0.05. So if we inverse norm this thing, (1.6448). And then likewise this thing. So probability that x bar minus 10 over square root 5 over 80 more than x bar minus 10 over square root 5 over 80. This thing need to be more than 10%. So this represents z. Okay. So z need to be more than a certain value such that it will be inside here. No, for it to be more than 10, right? Yeah, it need the this data, okay, for it to be more than 10, okay, it need to be more than this amount, okay, such that the error calculated, right, will be more than 10%. Okay, so it needs to lie inside here. Okay, so this data okay, need to be less than 1.6448. Okay, and also this data need to be more than negative 1.6448. Okay, so x bar will be between for 9. Okay, so x need to be inside this range. Okay, done. Compared to last lesson, last live, I'm doing a lot of tracking. This one I'm doing a lot lesser. So yeah, maybe that's why we are faster. Okay. Okay, so this one done. Let's look at the next one. I know this slightly deviate from how usually I would advocate to check, etc. But then, yeah, today I'm just not on formula. Okay. Okay. So expectation is what? Expectation is the outcome. Outcome is 1.2 times 10. Okay. Then times the probability attached to it. Okay. Then sum up all the different outcome. Okay. So the other outcome is 1 over 1.2 times 10 times 0.45 equals equals 10.35. So shown. Okay, so expectation of x squared will be okay. So expectation of x squared minus expectation of x squared. Okay, equals to 3.3275. Okay, so this part done. I scared I lost the information because I need to scroll up. Okay, next. Wow, still quite good. The next standard M period. For each period, the stock price either rise or go down. Okay, so rise 4 times. Rise 4 times, so U. Okay, 4 times. After that, 4, 2 times. So we just want the price. Okay, we are not calculating probability. We just want the price. So overall, it will be S naught U squared. Show that the probability of B power 1 is okay. So probability will be this thing to the power 4. Then after that, this thing to the power 2. Okay, then after that, 6 times, the 2 times, which are the 2 times that is 4? 4. So out of these 6 different periods, you choose 2 of them to be falling. Like rise, fill, or fill, rise, etc. Okay, so this will cover the different cases. So you just need to see whether 6 choose 2 is 15. Yeah, it's 15. So will be equal to what you want to show. So sure. So in the second quarter, end of first period. So what? Start of first period, because this is end of first period, so start of first period now is S1. So probability that is higher. Okay, for it to be higher, then it has to be 4 increase, 2 decrease. Then after that, change by at the start. Okay, whatever. Okay, then after that, so 15. Then 5 increase or 6 increase. Looks like a binomial to me. Yeah, okay, so because you cannot, because the P is unknown, okay, so you need to use this formula. So okay, I will leave my answer as this. Okay, fine. What is this S1? The contractor the right to buy a stock at a specific price at the end of the specific is called call options. Strike price, PM premium. Wow, it looks cheap. Okay, but I think we got that. Each stock has a return value of B at the end of each value is given by. Okay, strike S. What is S? Strike price. Stock price. Okay, stock price. Okay, so you got a call option, then after that, the option will reflect the price. Will be tagged to a price. Then after that, it will okay. An option will tag to an asset. Then after that, an asset has its price. Then the option have its strike price for you to execute the options at a particular price. That's why the value of it, right, comes from how much you can execute the strike and the actual price of the stock. Example, the actual price of the stock is 100. If you can execute the strike price at $80, that should be the value of the call options. Okay, $20 is the value because yeah, I literally can use this thing and pay $80 to get the $100 shares. So the value is 20. Let's say the strike price is 110, then I won't even go and execute the options. Okay, so now these options is worthless. Okay, I feel that times like this time is get very stressful. So, but then just remember to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Okay, so anyway, uh, number of times for the stock price to rise. How many? What's the period? N is 6. Okay, so I'm also very confused with this thing, but whatever you can write, just write. Okay, number of times. What is V's value? Okay, so okay, initially it's $10. Then after that, So you raise 4 times. Okay, so initially it's $10. Then after that, you raise 4 times. So you raise 4 times means you drop 2 times. Means effectively you only raise 2 times. Okay, so 10 times 1.2 total. Okay, so your this value is only 14.4. I don't know what they mean by suitable degree of accuracy. Then after that, so 14.4. Okay, but your strike price is $10. Okay, so I think your this thing only worth $4.4. Let me try the 5 times. So rise 5, drop 1, so rise 4 times. Yeah, correct. Okay, so the rest correspond. Rise 6 times. Rise 10, yeah, correspond. Okay, now after that, okay, so the probability for it to reach this price is also the same probability for this thing to be equal to 4. Okay, so I let x be the random variable or whatever be the random variable of number of times it rise. Okay. Yeah, so I test for when the price, the number of times is 5 and 6, they all correspond. So very likely -6, correct? Two. So degree of accuracy, so it's rounding off. Okay, so 3 canal lah. Okay, but then, yeah. I will write an intermediate answer first, and then after that I will write the round off. Sorry, I think I still wrong. just making sure that they add up to 1, or it doesn't. What? A or below less than 3. Okay, thus I don't know what I did wrongly. Okay, this one less 1 0. Okay, so expectation return value, so all the different values are okay. So for example, so minus away this one per unit. So he buy 4,000 units. Yeah, so there's a cost price. After that, so the cost is constant, but what you get, your earnings is unknown. So what's the earnings, right? Is if it raise 6 times, will be the value, right? Yeah. If it raise 6 times, this will be the value. Then after that, times the probability. And this value times the probability, this value times the probability to get to get an expected of just 1 stock. So he buy 4,000 stock. Okay, so later you times 4,000. Okay, so the value she will get will be expected value will be 2926.37. So if I'm an investor, I will buy them because it's a very good return. You invest 10,000, you will earn back so much. This is your expected rate of return. Return on investment should be minus away the premium. Value, okay, so this one, okay, so I think got a 1 here. Yeah, so this one is more than your investment. Okay, so you make already, okay, more than your investment. So yes, okay, this one don't have the 1. First, just return value of the investment. Return value. Yeah, so this is the return value, right? Yeah, so we follow this. Yeah. I just want to copy it one more time to be sure that I never make any mistake in my calculation. All right, yes, 4, 6. Okay, so that's all. Yeah. Okay, any other questions? Let me take a screenshot. Okay, that's all. So yeah, I will do. Hopefully, I will have the motivation to do a review if you guys share, etc. Yeah, but I mean, if I can, then I will do it. Okay, so yeah, that's all. Bye bye.